What's going on, everybody? It's Chris with Committed 3D Tech. What is an NFT? If you're watching this video, then likely that is the question that is on your mind. And so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to answer that question. We're going to talk about my journey over the past 7 months into the field of NFTs. And then we're also going to talk about why not only I believe, but also so many big names see the huge potential for future use with NFTs. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Chris, you're a little bit late to the boat. Wrong. That's because I wanted to take the time to learn the industry, to invest myself, and to make sure that I was able to bring you some expertise and my thoughts and opinions rather than just jumping into the hype and influencing all of you into something that I didn't know anything about. And so now I'm 7 months in, I have over 100 NFTs, and I'm confident to be able to share with you the things that I've learned from that. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because I have lots of good stuff coming out. Different miners that I've got like FutureBit, the Freedom 55G, Helium miner, Get Minted, Gold Spot miner, and I am going to be doing a Gold Spot miner giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you turn the notifications bell on, and that way you'll get notified whenever I come out with that giveaway. And of course, if you haven't smashed the like button, make sure you do that, and let's get to the content. NFT is an acronym or non-fungible token. Now, if we break that down a little bit, the word fungible is probably the word that most people don't understand. All that fungible means is that it is something that is replaceable by something that is identical to it. So non-fungible means that it is unique and irreplaceable. So the easiest way to think about this would be like a rare piece of artwork, a collector's card, or any other collector's item that is rare. Now, of course, the token part is also important to what an NFT is, because a token means that it's built on a blockchain. As we've discussed multiple times on this channel, blockchain is important because it records things in a way that is irrefutable. So for instance, with a rare piece of art in an art gallery, you need a qualified expert, not only of art, but also of that specific artist to be able to identify if that is an authentic piece. Whereas on the blockchain, an NFT or any token for that matter, for instance, a Bitcoin or Crypto.com's native token, Chronos, all of those things are specific, unique, identified tokens. And likewise, with NFTs, you can identify whether it is an authentic piece of art or whatever the NFT is on the blockchain. So in order to talk about my journey in NFTs, we need to go back about 7 months. Holy cow. In 2021, my crypto portfolio did extremely well. The capstone of my portfolio performance was that I invested a large sum into Shiba Inu token. It had a huge bull run, and I was fortunate enough to capitalize when it was close to the top. Shiba Inu released their very first NFT. Let me tell you, it was a wild experience. By the way, if I'm talking funny, I have a lisp. It's because I have Invisalign in. It's going to be in for at least another few weeks, so the next few videos I make are going to have that. Thanks for bearing with me. Now, the craziest part about Shiboshis is that every single one of their 10,000 NFTs sold out within 35 minutes. It was done as a shadow drop, which essentially meant that they weren't going to say exactly when they were going to open up the website for minting. So I ended up actually staying up for 36 hours just to make sure that I was able to mint some of these. Now, the minting process was kind of crazy, but the fact that they sold out within 35 minutes was a really good sign for me. Overall, I spent roughly 1 Ethereum, which was around $4,500 at the time, and I was able to get 5 Shiboshis for that. It was done in tiers. I was a part of the second group, which got to mint 5 Shiboshis per wallet. And I have to say, I was actually really happy about it because 1, I got some pretty rare ones, and 2, within a matter of days, I had 5x'd that investment. So my 1 Ethereum became 5 Ethereum total with the Shiboshis that I was able to acquire. So needless to say, at that point, Shiboshis was really the catalyst for me to start getting into NFTs. Now, my second NFT was a company called Desperate Ape Wives. I'm sure most of you have heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club or CryptoPunks. Bored Ape Yacht Club recently surpassed CryptoPunks, and it is the highest floor price of any NFT on the market right now. And there's lots of reasons, because as a company, they're doing the right things. They're not just a project, they are an actual company that plans to bring real value to the world. And of course, lots of celebrities like Justin Bieber, Eminem, Paris Hilton, and Jimmy Fallon have all aped in to the Bored Ape Yacht Club. The reason I really love Desperate Ape Wives is because the Bored Ape Yacht Club has done so well. There hasn't been a really strong female-led project that represents that community. And so the Desperate Ape Wives fits that mold perfectly. And in my personal opinion, I actually think that Desperate Ape Wives is going to be bigger than Bored Ape Yacht Club. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. A lot of you know that my portfolio does really well. That doesn't mean that all of the investments I make are perfect, but we'll talk about that in a little bit when we go over the things that I've learned over the past 7 months. I was very fortunate, thanks to a lot of you, to get on the whitelist for Desperate Ape Wives. And so I was able to get a handful of rare ones. I do actually hold the 28th most rare Desperate Ape Wives NFT. It is the Risky Ape wife with the cat mask. If you're looking for regular updates on my NFT portfolio, follow me on Twitter. It's @committed3D. Really easy to hear my thoughts on a day-to-day basis. I am also getting more active on Instagram, same thing, @committed3D, if you want to follow me on there. Now, I'm not going to dive too much into an analysis of all of my NFTs right now. That will be for future videos or on Twitter. I also do something called NFT Tuesday, where I review the NFT projects that I'm bullish on or bearish on. Now, of course, I did invest in a handful of other NFTs throughout time. The most recent one that I have invested in is called Meta Legend. And this one is specifically focused on the metaverse, building a metaverse that people can enter into. The characters are hoping to be able to be used in multiple metaverses, and also allowing other NFTs like Bored Ape Yacht Club, etc., into their metaverse, which is called MetaLife, which is really cool. I think a multi-metaverse world is probably the most likely for the future. They also have a premier design team. Max, who is the head designer, just does phenomenal work. The community is actually really strong as well, and I'm just really looking forward to a lot of amazing things that they have coming. Now, it's important to keep in mind that not all of these NFTs are winners. And one thing I learned is that being on a whitelist isn't actually as important as most people make it out to be. Unless they're going to sell out super quickly, like Shiboshis did, or for instance, Hate Beast is another one that sold out almost instantly. And they're doing really, really well. Their floor price is amazing. And those are projects that you want to find. Those are like the golden nuggets that everyone's searching for. I will put in the caveat, the NFT industry is very new, and there are a lot of scammers and grifters out there. So you need to be careful, because the last thing you want to do is spend thousands of dollars into a project and have it be a rug pull. So always do your own due diligence, and make sure you're not investing more money than you can afford to lose. Now, obviously, hindsight is 20/20 of things that I would do differently. Number one is waiting for more of a good deal. Now, if you know the project is going to deliver a lot of good things in the future, if you can mint it, that's usually the best time to get in on the project. If you're looking for rare NFTs, what I have found is that a lot of the time I would be searching for them during a hype time. And so what I like to do, it's the same thing with IPOs. When a company first releases their initial public offering, I don't like to touch those at all. And so what I'm learning is that I need to be that way with NFTs a lot more often than not. But overall, my NFT portfolio has done really well, and I'm just very happy with it in general. Now, let's talk about the future and why NFTs and Web3 is going to be so important. This is where it really clicked for me. It was when I watched Mark Zuckerberg talk about why they're changing their name to Meta. Now, me personally, I don't know if Meta is actually going to be a frontrunner in Web3. They could very much fail. This is very much like when the internet was created. Things are new. Companies are going to come and go. Some are going to succeed, some are going to fail. And Meta might be one that falls to the wayside, and really we've already seen their heyday. It might not, I hope not, but it really got my brain turning because I realized that Web3 is so much more than just collectibles. What the metaverse is actually an expansion of social media, enhancing your social interactions. That doesn't mean that it's going to replace real life. People are still going to want to go traveling and hiking and see things in real life. What the metaverse is going to be very similar to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat, where it provides an experience for you to socialize with people that are not as easily accessible right now. And the cool thing is, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, is actually working on technology right now. For instance, you'll wear this glove and you're in the metaverse and you can shake someone's hand or give someone a hug, and it will feel like you're giving them a hug or shaking their hand. Now imagine that. You are continents away from a loved one. How cool is it that you'll be able to go into the metaverse and give them a hug, and not just cognizantly say, oh, I'm giving them a hug, but you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to feel their hug. So in my opinion, that's a huge benefit that is coming for Web3 and for Metaverse. Now, on top of that, the benefit of these non-fungible tokens is that they can't be duplicated. They can't be mimicked because you can verify it on the blockchain. And it's very easy even right now. And imagine how much easier it's going to get in the future to be able to verify, yes, this is your NFT, which is going to make huge leaps and bounds for art world and things like the music industry, the entertainment industry, because bootlegging has been an issue for years and years and years. In addition to that, NFTs are going to allow people a method of self-expression that has not been available to mankind ever in the entire existence of mankind, which is pretty cool. In the metaverse, you can be a donkey, you can be an alien, you can be a human, you can wear all of these different clothes if you want. You can match your clothes in the metaverse to the clothes that you wear in real life. So the possibilities are really just open and endless, and I see a lot coming. And to be honest, I don't think many people really realize what the future is going to look like for Web3. But I am pretty confident that the future is going to be Web3 based. Like I said, none of this is financial advice, but my main reason for investing in NFTs, I would say at least 86% of my reason for investing in NFTs is to make money. But the rest of that is because I am investing in the future. It's the same reason I have invested in MatchX and MXC and the M2 Pro, the Helium network, and Crypto.com, and cryptocurrency investing in general. It's because I truly believe that the future needs to be decentralized. So there you have it. I hope I answered your question of what an NFT is. I hope this was valuable information. If it was, make sure you smash the like button for me. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. Like I said, we do have a giveaway coming up for a Get Minted Gold Spot Helium miner, and some other cool stuff, like if you're getting tired of old board games, now people are starting to come out with cryptocurrency related games like Bitopoly and Shamory. And of course I have those, so I'm going to be reviewing all of those and lots more reviews like crypto, tech, and investing platforms. So make sure you turn the notification bell on. That way you'll get notified anytime I come out with a new video. With all that out of the way, thanks for stopping by. I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My name's Chris with Committed 3D Tech, and we'll catch you next time.